So Tesla stock had an interesting pump up on Friday, literally a day after a massive crash. I would say 10% dip or crash because of the Q2 earnings. And that's because people are waking up and realizing that, wait a minute, the next AI stuff, the big stuff that does matter, are going to become a reality eventually in Tesla within the next 12 to 18 months. And we have some new investors pouring in, and they're pouring in not just little money, but big money. I'm not talking about whales. I'm not talking about institution buyers that they buy millions upon millions. I'm talking about retail investors like you and I pouring big money into the stock because they're now waking up. So let's get down to it. Some of these guys, their reasoning, they're very good reasons. And they're reasons that I've been preaching on this channel for years now, and now they're waking up. Hence why the stock's going higher, and it's not as cheap as it was before, despite a lowering of revenue. EPS was a beat, but nonetheless, EPS year over year is on a decline. So what's going on here? People are waking up. Smash that like button, hit subscribe. Let's get down to it because some of these reasonings and these guys getting in are flipping amazing. Let's go. Elite option trader here says, I'm buying $500,000 in Tesla shares tomorrow. Tesla is bigger than just an electric car company. I love it. It's an AI lab, an energy infrastructure giant, a robotics startup, and a manufacturing powerhouse. Cars were the start. Tesla is building the operating system from the physical world. Tesla's real advantage isn't just the cars, it's the data. With billions of real-world driving miles, Tesla trains its full self-driving, or FSD, AI using edge case scenarios no one else can match, and they're building their own AI supercomputer dojo to scale it even faster. I've been preaching this for years on this channel, and now people are waking up to it. Let's continue. Most think Optimus is a gimmick, but Tesla is already deploying humanoid robots in its factories. The long-term goal? A general-purpose labor force for repetitive, dangerous, or physically demanding work. Automating labor at scale. This alone can take Tesla to a $15 trillion company. A $15 trillion company. That's a stock price of $4,500 per share. I'm just saying, and that's just robotics alone. And then again, I made a video about this, I think yesterday or a couple days ago, about Tesla going up to 20 trillion. You guys can check the video here, but people are waking up that this is possible. I love it. Grid infrastructure is also huge. Megapacks are already stabilizing energy grids in California, Australia, and Europe. Utilities are buying Tesla infrastructure to store and deploy renewable energy. Tesla Energy could quietly become bigger than the car business over the next decade, which is facts. We're watching the early stages of a platform company for the physical world. I am bullish. I've been bullish, my man, and it's good to see. It's good to see this guy. It looks like, I know his name is Trader, but it looks like he's investing in it for the long term because some of the things he mentioned are long-term investments, especially if he's saying that Tesla could be worth up to $15 trillion company. That's a long-term investment. Another guy here, my boy Amit. Love this guy. He's also buying Tesla stock as well. He says here, while I'll be buying Tesla before the Q2 print on Wednesday. I'm at the point now where I want to really start building out a Tesla position in a serious way. I've had exposure in various moments over the past 5 years, but now my core positions on Palantir, Hood, and Nvidia are built. I am ready to begin actually focusing on Tesla. While the stock was great for anyone who bought before 2021, since then it's just not been the best unless you got the lows. I think the next 5 years will be incredible for Tesla, and that's why I want to begin building a bigger position. I know Q2 is not going to be good numbers wise, and actually the numbers were actually better than expected, which is quite funny. But quite frankly, the rest of the 2025 might not be good numbers wise as well, which is absolutely true. But I believe there are two verticals that will explode in the next 5 years, which is robotaxis and humanoid robots. Now, there are many question marks to how Tesla will scale these. But the fundamental reality is that this company simply is becoming the true physical manifestation of AI. You cannot deny that. Yes, Amit. Yes, get at it. As a result, the question becomes if Tesla will play a major role in this upcoming AI revolution. I think the answer to that is hell yeah. Not yes, it's hell yeah. The PE won't show that. Neither will their net income margins. But that S-curve of growth that Tesla had 5 years ago is coming back, and it will be explosive, which is facts. If you guys thought the cars were explosive, just wait until energy, robotaxis, humanoid robots, wait until those come, because those are going to be nuclear. Not even, this is going to be nuclear. Sheesh. Tesla is solving robotaxis with neural nets versus LiDAR. I think this is the right way to approach the market. I took a trip from New Jersey to Boston earlier this year, 5 hours and 0 interventions. He owns a Tesla, by the way. FSD is real. I use it every day. I cancel my Netflix before I cancel FSD. Autonomy will come to the entire world, and Tesla's approach to it is intrinsically superior in my opinion. Elon has said everything you could possibly say to tank this stock. 40-50%, like having a public fight with the President of the United States, wanting to launch a new party, and the max pain was 275. There is no brand damage. The street is looking forward. Facts. The energy business is growing the fastest, even if it contributes the least to revenue, but I think this will change as demand for AI means more energy is needed over the next decade. Optimist takes this company to 20 to 25 trillion valuation. So we had the first guy talking about 15 trillion, and we're talking about Amit talking about 20 to 25 trillion. People are now waking up to this, man. They're talking about multiple trillions of valuation of this company, which is about 15, 20, 25, maybe even a 30x as well. I flippin' love this. But this also means I can't buy the stock on the cheap anymore. But it doesn't matter. I have well over 1,200 shares and I'm happy about it. Seriously, the math on the humanoid robotics is mind-blowing. Obviously, this will take time and it's not happening overnight, but if Elon shows off a purchase order for hundreds of thousands of bots over the coming years from multiple companies, the street will have no idea how to value the company on this other than higher. Yes. Yes. The option premiums on covered calls for Tesla are very nice. I think it will range bound from 280 to 350 until we see meaningful earnings inflection. But I could also be wrong just based on investor appetite to pull forward growth. I'll be using conservative calls to offset my cost basis because even $400 strikes on Tesla from these levels are paying incredible premiums. I don't do options, I don't do calls or puts, but that's incredible. That's insane. I don't think we will see S&P go to 7,000 and Tesla not participate. Almost $40 billion in cash. I believe they will strategically allocate it where necessary. Hopefully in an investment in XAI. But regardless, they have the money needed to grow and cushion any major moves they need to make. And finally, you can't bet against Elon Musk. My boy is finally getting into the game. He told me to get into Palantir when we first talked. I think it was back in 2022. I did get into it, then I sold too early. It's funny, if I went all in on Palantir then, I would have been up millions. I would have had probably more Tesla stock now. But anywho, that's what's happening. They're waking up. Tesla investors are waking up. And this is two of many. Many are coming out and saying that, even analysts are coming out and saying that, yeah, we think that Tesla in the next 12 to 18 months is in a very good position to show us some really incredible things. And we're seeing things happen. We're seeing robotaxis coming to Austin, and now I think it's in San Francisco. So really, things are coming together, and I flippin' love it. Investors. And these are not traders. These are investors. Long-term investors. Even the first guy, his name was a trader. Long-term investors. Amit has always been a long-term investor. So the signs are there. The second half of this 2020 decade is going to be flippin' awesome, and I love it. Again, we've got analysts coming out saying that Tesla stock has bottomed. We've got other analysts coming out saying that you can't bet against Elon Musk. We've got them coming out saying that the stock can be worth as high as $6,000 per share, 20 trillion, 15 trillion, 25 trillion. It's amazing. And especially this analyst right here, how he's saying that stock has bottomed even after a terrible Q2. And we know Q3, Q4 is going to be terrible as well. And probably up until Q2 of 2026, they're still saying Tesla stock has bottomed. This is called looking forward. So check out this video. It's very interesting what they're thinking. And it's a sheesh moment. Subscribe, guys. Become a channel member. Exclusive videos. and early access podcasts are coming. And I shall see you guys in the next video. Let's go!